Hello everyone in Needham, Dover, and Medfield, my wonderful 13th Norfolk District. I'm Denise Garlick, your state representative, and I'm here today with our state treasurer, Stephen Grossman. One of the duties, I believe, as your state representative is to bring the voices and issues and concerns of the people of Needham, Dover, and Medfield to our state government. And one of my other duties, I believe, and responsibilities is to bring our state government home here. So our treasurer is here in Needham today, and he has a history of being our neighbor from the city of Newton and has a wonderful bio that I'm sure many of you know pieces of. Part of that bio that I wanted to share with you is his long, strong family history of public service. And also part of that, of the treasurer's history, is that he's a very successful businessman. But coupled with that, being a successful businessman has been a strong sense of social responsibility to his colleagues and to his community. And I was wondering, Treasurer, if you could just speak to us a little bit about what that's meant to you. And what
well, thank you for saying all of that, and I'm thrilled to be here. I am from Newton. Do not need a GPS to get to Needham or to Medfield or to Dover for that matter. You know, it really all starts for me with a conversation I had with my grandfather when I was a senior in high school. He was an immigrant. He came here from Russia 112 years ago in 1900, second youngest of 13 children. They didn't have anything. In fact, they had so little that he left school after the 6th grade to shine shoes on the East Boston ferry boat and to sell newspapers. But that conversation has stayed with me all my life. He said, "Steve, there are only 4 things I ever wanted to do with my life. I wanted to have a healthy family, I wanted to educate my children, I wanted to own my own business, and I wanted to give something back to the community." Senior in high school, and your grandfather, whom you absolutely revere, your pal, but somebody whom you believed in and who was your mentor, said, "Steve, the 3 most important things in life are family, career, and community." And I've tried to live that all my life. My father taught me the same thing. My mother, who still works 2 days a week and is 90 years old and still gives back to the community. So this idea that we build strong, vibrant, healthy communities by investing in the nonprofit organizations, by investing in the grassroots organizational life of the community, at the same time we build careers, at the same time we build our family, have children and grandchildren, healthy families. That's really what I was taught and what life is all about: family, career, and a strong sense of building the community.
And I think those principles are part of the fabric of the district that I represent as well. And it strikes me as that you're talking that those are universal principles that Americans have lived by, you know, for years and years, that we pass on to our children. And so the way we operationalize that, what that means to us, how we use the resources we have. I know that in Needham, Dover, and Medfield, one of the strongest hallmarks of these communities is the bright, educated, committed community members who volunteer their services as well.
It is, and it's also a sense of what the priorities are. I mean, it's difficult to establish priorities. You know, people come from very different points of view, and the responsibility of leadership, whether it's volunteer leadership or political leadership, is to build consensus so that people feel that they are stakeholders in the life and the health of the community. I mean, take the Newman Elementary School. Ribbon cutting has just taken place. What a step forward that is for this town of Needham to have that elementary school with other projects in the works. We know that if we educate our kids, that's the human capital. Those are the young people who are going to be the winners in this innovation economy. And we want to make sure that our kids, whether it's in Needham or Medfield or Dover or any other community in the Commonwealth, have the resources. Great buildings, but more than great buildings, great teachers. My wife is a teacher. She's been a teacher for 43 years. And when you're married to a teacher, when you know what the teacher's day starts, not when they get home in the afternoon. Right. That's when the day begins, when they get home in the afternoon, when they start planning the next day. So when you have great teachers, motivating kids, inspiring kids, and great buildings in which to teach those kids art, science, math, engineering, technology, whatever it is that they need, that's the ticket toward giving our kids the tools they need. But it also starts with strong families and a great community with great community institutions.